Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about the transit Black Moon Lilith sextile or trine one's natal south node. Now, this transit may manifest in the higher level of this placement, I should say transit, powerful enemies, people that play a provocative role in your life, may be more, in harmony with what you're going away from, your past, leaving behind. Now, the powerful, if you have any real formidable adversaries, somebody that's been a perpetual thorn in your side, it's not about really them being, in agreement and harmony what you're going away from, but what it is that it's more an auspicious aspect to be going away from those people, to leave those people behind, whether it could be relocating or whatever it might be, or just getting on with your life and not really having them, these people dominate your existence, whatever it might be. And or it could be resolving the situation legally as another example. Now, first off, though, I want to talk about the transit of the Black Moon. Of course, that doesn't supplant or replace your natal BML placement. What it is that when your natal Black Moon Lilith placement is there for the entirety and duration of your life, that never changes. But the thing is, when you have the transit of the Black Moon Lilith, you may feel the effects of it during that time of the transit. In this case, a sextile and trine, a positive transit. It's auspicious. Now, and some of you may wonder, well, what is like the difference, between the sextile and trine, aspect transit and the conjunction? Well, the thing is, the sextile and trine transit and the conjunction, they're comparable, but they're not precisely or exactly the same. The sextile and trine aspects are auspicious, they're favorable, but the thing is, the conjunction in astrology is a neutral aspect. It can have good and bad qualities in it. And a conjunction in astrology can be very intensifying, integrating, amalgamating. It's a strong concentration of energy of the astrological planets or energy that is involved. In this case, in this example, the Black Moon Lilith and the South Node. And what it is that, let's say, for example, if the transit Black Moon Lilith was making a conjunction to one's natal South Node, well, there might be, such a tremendous, focus, say, on going away, from something nefarious connected with the Black Moon Lilith or dark side, of the transit, that it can make one maybe oblivious, to other things in their life, because the energy can be very obsessive, or it might be about being very obsessive on, the South Node matters, what you're naturally, proficient in. If the natal South Node is in Virgo, like mine, it could be something, connected with, analysis, extrapolating data. I have the South Node in Virgo in my 5th house, which could be extrapolating sports data. I like to do my football videos sometimes during the football season, and maybe project stats at times for people. Anyway, but as far as this transit goes, this could be really also utilizing the higher level of the transit to to get away and leave behind something that may be affecting you to your detriment. Now, at the time of this video, the transit Black Moon Lilith is in the zodiac sign Cancer. The time that I'm making this video, it's in Cancer. Now, and that could be simply incorporating the Cancerian tenacity, dedication, devotion, protectiveness, unconditional love into what your whatever your natal South Node placement is. And it's really it's also a time as well, because the South Node is also connected with the overdeveloped and redundant qualities a person may have. If the natal South Node is in Aquarius, it could be somebody just being non-conforming for the sake of doing so, just trying to be unique, just in order to stand out or be different, just for the sake of doing it. And if you have, the transit of the Black Moon Lilith making a sextile or trine to that position, it could be maybe having the passion, desire to deal, with those issues. And also people that play a prominent role in your life may do so as well, may be beneficial in that, in you dealing, trying to maybe get away from those matters, those, I should say, that negative, the overdeveloped and redundant qualities connected with the South Node placement. I have my natal South Node in Virgo, and that could be, just being, really like analyzing the Dwad in astrology, going beyond, going beyond what should be analyzed. It could be like trying to see, that like a blade of grass inside a blade of grass, and it just, the South Node is what you can be naturally proficient in, but it also can be, overdeveloped qualities and redundant energy. And the thing about this too is this could also be, again, with the Black Moon Lilith being connected with passion and desire, it may be about having, that right amount of passion and desire, for doing things, with people that were prominent in your past, whether it could be somebody you knew, say in grade school, or it might have been, say if the natal South Node is in your first house, it could be somebody that was prominent in your early childhood, as an example. This is also, when you have this transit, it's also about, again, having, that right amount, passion, desire to, it could be reconnecting with people from your past. And the thing about this too is that the Black Moon Lilith is also associated with what may put one in a strong state of fright or trepidation. And it can be that people, that may be prominent, in your past, may help you with that. If you have, let's say, if the transit Black Moon Lilith is in Aquarius, it could be that's what may be putting you in a strong state of fright or trepidation. Could simply be integrating with society, joining groups or clubs or organizations. It could simply be expressing, innovative qualities or ingenuity, as some other examples. And this is just a right, a very positive transit for, just being able, to have, the ability, again, having, that right passion, desire to do things, again, that you may naturally be proficient in. It could be dealing with, something that may be affecting you to your detriment. And the transit Black Moon Lilith can also be connected with something nefarious that's going on in your life. So if you have, say, the transit Black Moon Lilith in your fourth house, say it's in Leo in the fourth house, it could be, a domineering or overbearing family member. And it could be an auspicious time, and just simply getting away, from that situation, extricating yourself from, that negative energy. Now, the thing about another way, this transit may manifest, it could also be positive, again, for having that intense passion and desire, which is the Black Moon Lilith, to get away from the negative qualities of the South Node placement. Let's say, for example, if the natal South Node is in Gemini, it could be getting away from, gossiping, being mischievous, inconstancy, being mercurial, being contradictory, getting away from that energy. As some examples, it could simply be, dissipating oneself through lack of a unifying purpose or integrating purpose, as another example. And being able to really, to have that passion, desire to get away from that, perhaps. Or it could be where, another way this transit can be expressed, it could be that people that play a provocative role in your life, which is the Black Moon Lilith, may be in harmony and agreement with what you could be naturally proficient in, which is the South Node. Hold on a moment, people. Sorry about that, I'm back, but anyway. Now let's say, for example, if the natal south node is in Sagittarius, what you may be naturally proficient in, maybe something sports related. It could be something with philosophy or religion, outdoor activities like camping as an example. It could be publishing, advertising. Now, the attempt to embrace the higher level of this BML placement, the transit, may be assisted by people that figured prominently in your past, which is the South Node. If the transit Black Moon Lilith is in Capricorn, as an example, it could be that higher level of the transit you may be embracing may be associated with business acumen, having more structure, discipline in your life, being more premeditative, being able to be a good planner, and again, that void in the life, which is the Black Moon Lilith, may be dealt with really just by, leaving, your past behind. It could be things, somebody or someone that might be, causing, distraction or diversion, and it'll give you the opportunity to work on that void in your life. Let's say, again, going back to the transit BML and Aquarius as an example, it might have to do with, friendships or groups, clubs, or organizations, just the ability to integrate oneself in society. If the transit Black Moon Lilith is in the zodiac sign Cancer, it might have something to do, that void in your life may have something to do with your family or some issues connected with safety and security, as another example. Anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, Edwin Learnard saying stay well.